This just in, missing persons report. An elderly woman with dementia seems to have wandered off. She was last seen at her nursing home in a yellow shirt. Oh, and it looks like we found her. We have now found the missing person. I am now being told that we will run a short educational video on dementia so you can better understand how to look after patients or loved ones with the condition. What do you think the second leading cause of death in Australia is? Being beaten up by a kangaroo? Attacked by a koala? No, it's actually dementia. The global prevalence of dementia is now at pandemic proportions. Over 320,000 Australians are living with dementia, including 1 in 4 Australians over the age of 85. What actually is dementia? Dementia is an umbrella term used to define the loss of cognitive functioning due to a damage in brain cells. It affects cognitive functions such as memory, thinking, and problem solving, which all interfere with daily activities. There are different types of dementia. Alzheimer's disease is the most common, followed by vascular, Lewy body, and frontotemporal lobar dementia. Less common causes include Huntington's disease, Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, HIV/AIDS, and multiple sclerosis. There are a number of risk factors that put some people more at risk than others, such as old age, depression, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, smoking, alcohol abuse, high cholesterol, coronary heart disease, and renal dysfunction. This video will focus on Alzheimer's disease. About 2/3 of dementia is Alzheimer's disease, and it is the most common for people over 65 years of age. Alzheimer's disease is caused by an accumulation of protein due to their misfolding. This results in amyloid plaques outside of the neuron, which contain beta-amyloid protein, and neurofibrillary tangles inside the neuron, containing tau filaments. Alzheimer's disease starts in the entorhinal cortex. Plaques and tangles then spread to the hippocampus and other parts of the brain. As brain regions, including the hippocampus and cerebral cortex, are destroyed, they shrink. As a result, the fluid-filled chambers of the brain, called ventricles, enlarge. The two neurotransmitters that play a role in Alzheimer's disease are acetylcholine and glutamate. Plaques are one of the reasons for low levels of acetylcholine because they increase the activity of a chemical called acetylcholinesterase, which is involved in breaking down acetylcholine. Too much acetylcholinesterase decreases the acetylcholine level. Also, as the brain cells of someone with Alzheimer's disease die, they release excess amounts of glutamate. The excess glutamate becomes harmful because it overstimulates healthy brain cells, which is called excitotoxicity, causing them to become damaged or die. An impairment of memory is the main feature of Alzheimer's, along with impairments in executive function, language, judgment, and problem solving. Current treatment options available for patients do not cure dementia, but help limit side effects so patients can continue with daily activities. Non-pharmacological management includes moderate physical exercise, memory training, and social stimulation. On the other hand, medications such as cholinesterase inhibitors and memantine can be used to manage dementia. Cholinesterase inhibitors such as donepezil, rivastigmine, and galantamine work by preventing the breakdown of acetylcholine in the body by blocking the action of acetylcholinesterase. Memantine is a non-competitive antagonist of the NMDA receptor, which is a type of glutamate receptor, which decreases the amount of glutamate in the brain. This in turn decreases excitotoxicity and minimizes brain cell death. The increasing prevalence of dementia is placing a growing emotional and financial burden on patients, their families and friends, and the healthcare system. The progression of dementia leads to an increasing need for care and supervision, such as either professional home care or care from family members, leading to time taken off work. Ethical issues arise from risks of psychological or physical harm if diagnosis of dementia is considered by the patient to be negative news. Also, there is a concern around how early to start a patient on long-term treatment. How a caregiver should make the decisions on behalf of the patient is another problem, such as administration of antibiotics, giving a feeding tube, or allowing euthanasia. A current advancement of dementia is the 2021 Food and Drug Administration approval of aducanumab for the treatment of certain patients with mild cognitive impairment or early Alzheimer's disease. While it requires additional study, this drug aims to treat Alzheimer's by targeting and removing amyloid plaques in the brain. The result is that brain cells will stop dying and thinking, memory, function, and behavior will stop deteriorating. More advancements include the new blood test to diagnose Alzheimer's disease, which is 94% accurate in detecting Alzheimer's before brain scans. A disorder known as late was also identified with similar symptoms to Alzheimer's disease, but instead caused by the buildup of the protein TDP43. Thank you for watching.